Hello, I'm here to talk to you about something very important. This is near and dear to my heart, obviously, and you'll see why in just a moment. So, as you know, I am an independent VTuber. I do all of this myself, roughly, with few exceptions that are including clips and stuff are done by fans and, people who watch the streams, which is fine, right? I do 6 hour streams once, sometimes twice a day, almost every day, right? That's not including all of the extra work I do. Why am I telling you this? Well, you see, I am for once requesting financial assistance. Now, hold on, before you get out the pitchforks, hear me out, okay? So, if I want to keep doing this, and if people want me to keep doing this as a VTuber and doing all of this, the financial assistance needs to happen. It has to happen, okay? That's not saying that I'll stop if I get a job. The problem is that I may have more financial problems going forward if I don't get a job now, right? Or get cash injection, fun stuff. So what you don't know is that as a VTuber, any money that I get over a certain threshold is taxed by the IRS because I am American, and so they tax it, right? Even if it's quote unquote a donation, even if it's quote unquote, whatever you want to call it, right? It's taxed. Even if it's quote unquote a tip, right? It's taxed by the IRS. The tax rate is roughly, if I remember right from reading, and I don't remember, right? It's roughly 25%. So after I think it's $250, it might be 500 or so. They will tax me 250% of what, or 25%, 25% of whatever I make in a given period of time. And they will tax that out of whatever I make, right? So that means if you gave me $10, 250 would go to the IRS. Obviously, they're not taxing me 25% of $10. If I don't make, I think it's 250, but it might be 500. If I don't make $250, I don't have to report it to the IRS because it's not enough for them to give a shit. That's not saying I'm avoiding taxes. I have other taxes I have to pay, but what I'm saying is that I don't have to claim it as income because it's not income. It's just, people giving me money occasionally. Now, once I hit that threshold and exceed it, such as my tip goal down here at the bottom, you can see it down here, it is, $1,000. If I make that $1,000 in the tax period, I have to give them $250 if I've done math right. I might have done math wrong, but I'm going to give them $250. And that means at the end of everything, this tip goal is for the rest of the month, and that's it, right? For the end of September. If I make that, then the only spending money I have is that $61 I've already spent because I bought Starfield with it, right? Which was before I had real financial issues. That was like a month ago. And $850 I can spend to go to my bills. And my bills are car payment, insurance, the normal stuff. Like actually like phone bill. That's it. The problem comes from the fact that I have realized that my insurance company wants like $400 down payment to do my insurance next in the next quarter, the next 6 months. Yeah, because I'm screwed, by the way, in terms of insurance. It's required by law, and the they monopolize the shit out of it. It's really dirty. Um, so that's why I'm bringing it to everyone's attention that is at least subscribed and can pay attention to what's going on. That either A, I'll obtain $1,000, and I am still streaming. I'm going to be. I have at least until the 25th before it's a real problem. So normal streaming's all going to be till the 25th of September. All right. Um, After that, I have to go get a job because I have to get. And you might be like, "Oh, that's not so bad getting a job." Yeah, the last job I had to quit because I was being discriminated against. I'm good, thanks, right? Um, So the short term of it is the short of it is that, you know, I'll be streaming normally till the 25th of September, and then I will have to go get a job, and that will cut my streaming hours back by a lot. I am putting a lot of work and effort into streaming, and it's really unfortunate that you know, not many people are finding out about my stuff. Like, I think I've gotten a total of 10,000 views. Let me have a look at that. I'll go into it, right? In the last 90 days, I have obtained 10,000 views. Okay, that's a lot. 10,000 views, and I've only gained 144 subscribers from it. That is a rate of 1.4% of all views is a subscriber. So yeah, that's a lot. That's not a lot. And all of that's including the fact that I have spent in the last since I started on August 1st exactly is when I first started streaming. I have done 285 hours of work of streaming on average. Averaging 57 streams with an average of 5 hours, right? Because there are several streams that I have that have done 1 hour, and then I've done a couple of 11-hour streams. So I'm averaging, and it's roughly 5 hours to stream, or right? And then, you know, multiply that 285. It might be a little more or a little less. I don't know, right? I'm not going to do the whole math on it. I'm not going to count up each hour. I have 57 different videos of VODs of streams, and that's the public ones. I've privatized a couple of them for various reasons, one reason or another. So that is why I bring it to your attention, to everyone who sees this video's attention, right? I am 100% asking for money. Yes. The reason is because I want to keep doing this. I love this, right? Like streaming, making videos, talking to everybody. That's my jam. I'm so for it. I'm here for it, right? But the thing is that it's gonna get cut into really hard if I have to go get an actual job. And, you know, that'll suck. It would ruin me. like I mean, I wouldn't, like, in some cases I probably wouldn't stream because I'd be too tired from work, because that's how that is. I'm not a very strong person. I do not have a lot of physical stamina. um it's not a fun time. But, you know, if I hit this tip goal, I'll be covered for all of September and or October, right? I have September covered. It's October that's a problem, right? I'll have October covered, and then I'll have the new tip goal, and then, you know, that'll be fine. That'll be perfectly okay. It does mean that I'll have to give the IRS $250 in addition to whatever's going on, right? But that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. I want to do it. I really want to keep streaming. So I hope the reason I am informing you of this is because I think it's important that you would know whatever money you go into, where it's going. Um, you can restart later, please. Let's go to there. Restart later. This is important. So please, by all means, right? Donate. To give clarification of how much my bills are, because that's important too. About $400 for car insurance, or car, $200 for car insurance, and then $150 for phone. That's four, six, 750, about $750. Yeah. And that's what I pay. That's what I pay to. That's not including gas. That's not including food. That's not including anything else. That's all bills. Um, I don't pay a rent fee because I live with my grandparents, and I will be owning this house when they pass, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I have my own room. It's all my own stuff, right? So I hope that you guys got way too much information from this, and I hope that it encourages you to donate, because obviously I want you to give me money, because obviously I want money. Like, come on, being honest here. Let's be completely real here. Money's important. Anyone who says it's not important doesn't understand what it's like to live on $1,000 a month. Because that was actually, I actually made less working for a company than I would if I got paid $1,000 right now. Like, fucking Christ. I'm in a hellhole. Yeah, so you guys have a nice day. I hope this has informed you of what my situation actually is, and I hope that it encourages you to do things. However, I can't force you to do anything, obviously, and this is not me blackmailing you emotionally. I swear to God, I'm not. Shit happens. I'm not gonna be mad at y'all or anything if you guys don't want to give me money. Like, I understand, right? I don't want to give me money either. You know what I mean? Like, fuck. But this is it is a concern that going forward is something that I want people to think about, just briefly, right? Um, so yeah, you guys have a nice rest of your day, and I hope you guys, I don't know, get that promotion you got, or whatever, like, do great, have fun, don't do drugs. Yeah.